Hello, and this is Patrizio. I'm talking from Rome, Italy. And this live show, I want to bring my knowledge, my experience in a book that is so much known in the network marketing industry, in the MLM. So I think that here there are many people that have already listened, read this book. Anyway, it's not an easy book, so many people are not at the moment able to believe or understand. Or so we can just introduce the work of Napoleon Hill. That is, after 10 years, I can say that is this one is the best book on personal development you can find around. But it's not something that I listen to someone I'm repeating. I studied the other book, and I can make an hit list of the best book on personal development, and this is the best. I found a copy from a public library, I think, and what I want to do is just read something. I hope that someone will like what. Because this is an old book, and I'm just trying to understand what you see. If it is what I see, you see. Okay, right? So let we read something. I have to scroll each time because I enlarged. I magnified. They say. I'm Italian. I'm not mother tongue. So there are other books here described. Self-improvement series. How to win friends and influence people by Dale Carnegie. I read these books. I start to read these books. I have started to read. Yes, they say like this. In 2011, I bought my first copy of each of these books. Public Speaking and Influencing Men in Business by Dale Carnegie. Yes, this is another great man. Winning personality. Maybe this one I don't know. The first two, yes. Richard Weil, The Art of Practical Thinking. How to Develop a Good Memory, Robert Nutt. Casson, Brain Building for Achievement. How to Sell Your Way Through Life. This one, I read this one. Like all the other book written by Napoleon. How to Develop Your Mental Power. So this is an old copy, an old book. So it's so fascinating to read. Think and Grow Rich teaching for the first time the famous Andrew Carnegie formula for money making, based upon the 13 proven steps to riches. And if you are in debt right now, and you are suffering from the hell you are living, from the hell you are living, and this book, it seems like a beautiful story that never will happen to you. Organized through 25 years of research in collaboration with more than 500 distinguished men of great wealth who proved by their own achievements that this philosophy is practical. And you are just hearing the way they used to write that time. By Napoleon Hill, author of The Law of Success, was the first book published. Law of Success Philosophy and How to Sell Your Way Through Life. That was a more recent book. Bombay, Tarapore, Vala, Sansenko, Treasure House of Books. I study a lot of books, old books. It's my passion. So it is the New Thought movement is so fascinating. All right, reserved copyright 1937. This is the first edition. I have no idea. I didn't study exactly what is this. Anyway, it's so old. It's good. If you don't know anything about Napoleon, you have to know that this man had an interview. He was a reporter and met the richest man in the world at that time. It was Andrew Carnegie. And Andrew Carnegie gave him a mission how to make in a limited space, like a book, how to make a philosophy of success. It took 25 years to reach clearness, understanding consciousness about this theory, maybe a little less, 20 years, 21 years. And then in 1925, Napoleon Hill wrote a book, The Law of Success. And after 12 years, we have this book, 1937. So you know that when you become older, are able to explain better what you are believing, since 10, 20, 30. What have you discovered during your life? Tributes to the author from a great American leader. Yes, many people agreed about what do you want most. So these are people on the left side that wrote good reviews. What do you want most? What do you want most? This is a serious stuff, and if I'm making this video, I want to take it really seriously. What do you want most? Is it money, fame, power, contentment, personality, peace of mind, happiness? The 13 steps to riches described in this book offer the shortest, dependable philosophy on individual achievement ever presented for the benefit of the man or woman who is searching for a definite goal in life. So this is a book that you have to have. Anyway, if you're asking for the link, you find this particular edition that I'm presenting to you. I'm giving you the link in the Internet Archive, a website that I like a lot. Before beginning, I just pasted the link. Before beginning the book, you will profit greatly if you recognize the fact that the book was not written to entertain. You cannot digest the contents properly in a week or a month. After reading the book thoroughly, Dr. Miller Reese Hutchinson, nationally known consulting engineer and longtime associate of Thomas A. Edison, said, "This is not a novel. It is a textbook on individual achievement that came directly from the experiences of hundreds of America's most successful men. It should be studied, digested, and meditated upon. No more than one chapter should be read in a single night. The reader should underline the sentences which impress him most. Later, he should go back to these marked lines and read them again. A real student will not merely read this book. He will absorb its contents and make them his own. This book should be adopted by all high schools, and no boy or girl should be permitted to graduate without having satisfactorily passed on examination on it. This philosophy will not take the place of the subjects taught in schools, but it will enable one to organize and apply the knowledge acquired and convert it into useful service and adequate compensation without waste of time, etc. So this is the introduction to this book that you can read if you have time, if you are really motivated, but you know that many people are not able to do that. But I want that you start somewhere. And what I can do, because I have to do it, I have really to do it. I want to leave something that I believe in to you, and so that you can study Napoleon Hill material, because if you don't know him, you are losing your time in working without the foundation. I'm trying to find a link on YouTube where you can listen to this book, maybe not this specific version, Think and Grow Rich audiobook, so that you can make it by yourself a research on YouTube. I just pasted this link. And I hope that someone will listen to. Let we read just what has been by someone underlined, if in this, the most profitable way to use this book. It doesn't matter. You have to start to read this book. Let we publish a preface, author preface. Introduction, chapter 1. This is the, just you have to read this one. That we read, all achievement, all earned riches have their beginning in an idea. Yes, yeah. So the man who read this book underlined this concept. This is, I think, it's a good summary of the entire book. Anyway, there is a lot. And this is science, a typology of science that nobody want to teach at schools because nobody have studied it. Maybe someone is studying currently psychology, at least is illuminated, knows about the power of mind. But many people with a degree in psychology, they don't believe in the human potential. This is my experience. I met a lot of psychological people, psychological student and professional. They don't really believe in human potential. So what does it mean if you are a professional, you don't really believe in this type of stuff? It means that you will cure illness just that with drugs, because your psychological theory won't work, and drugs won't work neither. You have to master the mind to change the life of the people. It is the life and the thinking of the people that causes illness, psychological, one psychiatric, one that matter. There is the need of a doctor anyway, but anyway, we can say there is a biological foundation too, not only thinking. Anyway, we are just coaches, and we can read and give to people the experience and the hope that each one can transform. This is my experience, I believe, totally in this book. It was January 2012. It was so fascinating for me reading these stories in Italian, because the first edition I bought was in Italian. Chapter 1, Introduction. The man who thought his way into partnership with Thomas A. Edison. Truly, thoughts are things, and powerful things at that. When they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire for their translation into riches or other material objects. Each word is gold. Truly, thoughts are things, and powerful things are that, when they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire. It is an introduction, so you will read a lot of explanation of this sentence for their translations in reality into riches or other material objects. A little more than 30 years ago, Edwin C. Barnes discovered how true it is that men really do think and grow rich. Think the right way. His discovery did not come about at one sitting. It came little by little, beginning with a burning desire to become a business associate of the great Edison, the inventor. One of the chief characteristics of Barnes' desire was that he was definite. So these are the key words that you will learn all over. This is just a demo of my project to explain people how to think, because yes, we have this book, but we have to have teachers that are alive, that are immersed in this reality at the current time, that they can translate this teaching in a modern language. Explain to current living people. He wanted to work with Edison, not for him. Observe carefully the description of how he went about translating his desire, it had something in his mind, into reality. He acted upon a desire, and you will have a better understanding of the 13 principles which lead to riches. This is just a demo of a project, and I want that people that are like-minded with me and are able to understand that I'm in love with these words, try to communicate with me and reach me, add me as a friend, because it doesn't matter the current business we are making, you are making, it doesn't matter. We can build a huge mastermind that can bring us richness. At the moment, the status of the economy, I don't like this current economy. Many weak points that are damaging people. If you are currently in a situation when you feel you are well, I adore your status, but you have to think that there are people that are not in the same condition. They are in a slavery condition many times. There is the people that are making common jobs that are less paid everywhere in the world, that they then don't have a medical health coverage when they are ill. They cannot buy food because they cannot work. And these have to change, because we have to educate people with this philosophy and showing them how to make a business so that they can become independent, not dependent employee, but employer, entrepreneurs, businessmen. This is the only way. This is the only way, or investors. This is the only way we can do that. We have a mission. I have a mission, and I'm not just a normal networker or a businessman online that will will take your money. I'm a teacher with this type of stuff that I want money too, because we need money to stay well, to have so this way the financial freedom that we have been taught about great men that introduced us to the real concept of network marketing. So please follow me, add me as a friend on Facebook, add me on Telegram. I'm building projects, plurals. There is not only one opportunity. We have to mastermind. We have to mastermind. If you are able to be more than my consciousness, I will listen to you too. So my account on Telegram is a new way, but using only one W. I'm writing to you account Telegram on the comments of this video. A new way. You can present yourself, write an email. My email is master direct marketing, that is freedom for people, at gmail.com. I created a project that is like a school, this type of stuff, but it has a branch that is like sharing information about working online. But we have a project that is named the Reversed Economy. The Reversed Economy project is to bring products, services to people using a good way to pay people. A good way to pay people is a standard, typical network marketing compensation plan. If you want to learn more and learn this concept that are taught by a guy that has studied seriously, academically, at a degree level, I can say, at a degree level, you can mastermind with me. When this desire or impulse or thought, I'm reading, first flashed into his mind, he was in no position to act upon it. Two difficulties stood in his way. He did not know Mr. Edison, and he did not have enough money to pay his railroad fare to Orange, New Jersey. So, doesn't matter your current situation. You don't have the money. It does not matter. You have to have a reason. I thanks my diamonds in network marketing, in the first network marketing business I developed that worked so well. But I was not ready at that moment. But you have to join and listen at least. You will be prepared. You will reach success anyway. For me, able to understand Napoleon Hill, for me, it's just that. It's already a success. It does not matter the rest. If I'm able to make a live show in English, I'm Italian. You have to know where I started. And so that I can conduct you little by little, steps by steps. These difficulties were sufficient to have, let me change the page, to have, oh my God, I have to come back. What was, because I'm learning. So anyway, I will arrive. This is the introduction. It was just the start. Anyway, I know this book, so it doesn't matter the tricks. You must have. Oh, discourage the majority of men from making any attempt to carry out the desire. Please, if you have a desire, a dream, like me, that I want to become rich and a singer too, singer. I want to become a known singer, known in the world. But I'm a networker too. So please, if you have an idea, carry out it. Carry out the desire. And in my courses, I will enhance that desire. I'm able to do that thanks to many masters that I studied. But it was no ordinary desire. He was so determined to find a way to carry out his desire, that he finally decided to travel by blind baggage, rather than be defeated. To the uninitiated, this means that he went to East Orange on a freight train. This man is introduced as the typical example of how to reach success. It's in the introduction of a great book. So this is the most important. These two, Barnes and Edison, are the most important example of how to reach success. He presented himself at Mr. Edison's laboratory and announced he had come to go into business with the inventor. In speaking of the first meeting between Barnes and Edison, years later, Mr. Edison said, "He stood there before me, looking like an ordinary tramp. But there was something in the expression of his face which conveyed the impression that he was determined to get what he had come after. I had learned from years of experience with men that when a man really desires a thing so deeply that he is willing to stake his entire future on a single turn on the wheel in order to get it, he is sure to win. I gave him the opportunity he asked for because I saw he had made up his mind to stand by until he succeeded. Subsequent events proved that no mistake was made." Just what young Barnes said to Mr. Edison on that occasion was far less important than that which he thought. Edison himself said so. It could not have been the young man's appearance which got him his start in this Edison office, for that was definitely against him. It was what he thought that counted. So you understand that it does not matter what they say to you. It's thinking that makes you rich. It is not the words and the judgment of people. So let we see. The lesson is like 30 minutes. 30 minutes a day, leave the doctor away. Of this great book. So buy this book, add me as a friend, because I want to do something with these teachings. And we can build a huge network marketing economy, and made by beautiful companies, a network companies, and a network people, so that we can reach normal people. We are not normal. We are the abnormal, that are in reality the normal one, that will reach smugglers to bring the best, most efficient way to change the world. that is through this teaching to a network marketing economy, so that we can really make, like Randy Gage said in one of his teachings, and there is a PDF to a book, free, downloadable, free. It's a network marketing revolution. We can make a network marketing revolution, but not with a company um, trying to sell a lot of product to a single person. No, we want to reach the majority of people, presenting what I'm doing, presenting like I'm doing right now, what we have discovered that had worked in changing our personal life. So see you in the next episode. I'm Patrizio from Rome. Reach me. The account on Telegram is a new way. A new way. mastermarketing@gmail.com, and the website where you can write to, so that we can, like, for example, analyze. I'm making a video about analyzing the current trends in network marketing and direct sales, and all this type of stuff, work from home activities, so that we can understand what is the trends, and we want to make money. We will organize courses. I have a system, and I know how to manage people and person so that they can change their lives. That we work together. I can go deeper in details if you contact me. And I have a normal landline too, that I uses only for this goal. Let me take it, this number, because it's so this number normally works, but if it doesn't work, there is a mail, a voicemail that you can leave, and I'm giving you landline phone. When you're calling to this phone, please ask yourself what time is it in Rome, Italy? Because if you're in the States, in the Pacific part, or in Australia, please. So it's a plus 39, 0039 is the international prefix for Italy. So come in Rome, we will talk, and you will see the beautiful. I think that is the most beautiful, but anyway, I didn't see Melbourne, but I want to come. I didn't see Sydney, I want to come. Maybe there is so a lot. 06 92 93 51 01, please, plus 39 06 92 93 51 01. We can mastermind together, bring this message to people, make money, developing network marketing opportunities. I want people that are honest and ethical. All the other one can continue to make the business their way, because we have our own way to make it. And this is the one that has a lot of proofs of a successful ending. So see you. Ciao, ciao from Italy.